WCHS, Wall Township. Once upon a time, there was a nursing home. And it was all boring and dull like you would expect. But one day, a group of hip, slick, and cool old fellows were moved into the home by their families, who were too lazy to take care of them. This is the story of these geezers. This is the story of Where Am I? Tales from a local nursing home. A male nurse by the name of Aubrey Chowders waits in the old folks' home.
Gee whiz, it's getting pretty boring around here. I'm just a wimpy male nurse with no friends or family. I wish I had some old folks to talk to.
A car pulls up to the nursing home. A senile old man by the name of Gil something or other walks out.
Where am I? What's going on? Who are you people?
I'm your sister, Gil. Just get out of the car and into the nursing home.
What? Nursing home? I'm only 27.
You're 99 years old, you old coot. Just get going.
Gil walks into the nursing home and awkwardly waves at Aubrey.
Oh, you must be Gil. Nice to meet you. I'm Aubrey, the male nurse around here.
Oh, hi, Antoine. It's nice to meet you.
Actually, the name's Aubrey. O.G. Wilkers. Is that the car pulling in?
George S. Finglebottom, a grumpy old man from the hood in Detroit, slams the door open. Following him is his 18-year-old son, Kent.
You guys are a bunch of weenies. What am I doing in a nursing home? I just want to sleep and read my stories.
Dad, I can't take care of you anymore. You're just too grumpy and rude.
Shut up, Kent. You're the worst son ever. Go jump off a cliff or something. I'm not grumpy. I'm the nicest guy I know.
You must be George. Welcome to the nursing home. I'm Aubrey, the male nurse here.
A male nurse? Well, anyway, stay out of my way, mama's boy. I want to sleep.
Barney J. Thistlewhite, an old newscaster from the 1950s, now a little crazy, shows up in his daughter's minivan.
Breaking news. Today, Barack Hussein Obama was elected president over John McCain. What a weenie, am I right?
That happened 8 years ago. Just get out.
What? 8 years ago? You've gone senile, woman.
Please just get out. You've been saying old newscasts for the past 11 years. It's starting to grind my gears.
Sheesh. I was a newscaster as a youngin'. I just want to relive the good old times.
Whatever. See ya, Barney. Good riddance.
Welcome to the nursing home, Barney. I hear you're a little newscaster. Maybe we could offer you a job as our newscaster here. By the way, I'm Aubrey, the male nurse here.
A male nurse? Whatever, Abraham.
Har har har, very funny. Just go hang out with the other old guys there. You caged fossil.
An old Indian man named Adiip, obviously drunk, hobbles in. He is holding a bottle of tequila and speaks with a thick Indian accent.
I'm Adiip. I think I'm going to live here now or something. I don't know.
Yeah, hi Adiip. I'm Aubrey.
Audrey? What is that? A girl's name?
No, I'm a guy. The nurse here, actually.
A nurse.
Just hang out with the other old guys over there.
All of a sudden, sunlight streams through the window. Birds chirp. Gertrude Dolores walks in, with blue jays resting on her shoulder and singing. Adiip looks over at her and blushes.
Hey, baby.
Who are you?
I'm Adiip, but you can call me handsome.
No!
Fine, just call me Adiip.
Gertrude sits down. Adiip inches closer to her. A crippled old man named Albert R. Glass is wheeled in on a stretcher. His arms and legs are broken. He wheezes in pain.
Ouch, my upper clavicles.
What is this joker?
I can't hear you. I got my ears amputated last week.
Oh, is the pizza guy here already?
Albert falls off the stretcher. A loud crack is heard.
Oh, my tibia.
You landed on your back, you old coot.
Get the paramedics.
Call a nurse.
You are the nurse, you ding-dong.
A door slams open. Boom! Out comes a frail man named Leonard H. Stillman, with his head facing the ground, a cigarette in his mouth. He looks troubled. You can tell that he has seen things that no one should.
My tibia.
You ruined the moment, you hacky sack.
Sorry, go back to what you were doing.
A broken tibia is nothing. I killed 900,000 Viet Cong with my dead friend's broken tibia.
Albert is visibly horrified. Leonard spits his cigarette onto the ground.
You'll never be half the man your mother is, you wimp.
Albert starts crying. Gertrude comes over to comfort him. Adiip looks over jealously. and puts an arm over Gertrude's shoulder.
I love it when you're comforting, baby.
You smell like tequila, you silly goose.
An ambulance rushes over to rescue Albert. He is still crying, despite Gertrude's efforts to calm him.
Pick me up, boys. I need to get to the hospital.
The paramedics rush Albert to the ECU.
Thank goodness that stuff is over.
Albert, quit being so insensitive.
Now this old hag is nagging me. Some people.
What's a hag? Sounds delicious.
I'm done with this. I'm gonna go up to my room and catch up on my hourly naps. And I swear, if any one of you nitwits interrupts me, I'm gonna go ham on you.
Are we having ham? What's going on?
George mutters under his breath as he walks away to his room. Every one of the old people is visibly peeved.
So, Gertrude, you want me to show you to my room?
Quit bothering me. I may be a sweet old lady, but I have my limits. I'm gonna have to agree with George on this one. This was a big day, and I get some sleep.
Adiip looks down, uncomfortable and embarrassed, and drunkenly hobbles upstairs to his room. Leonard also walks out silently. It is now just Barney and Gil left in the office.
So, what's going on with you?
Nerfing merch. Wait, where am I?
There's that sense of humor. Wanna go feed some ducks?
What are we doing? Who are you?
Wahahaha. You're so sarcastic, Gil.
Bah, what does that mean?
Find out exactly what Barney means after this.
Hi, this is Paul McCartney on behalf of RAD. If you're drinking, you can't drive my car or any car. And remember, don't drink and drive. It's just not worth it.
But you can do something in between. Baby, you can drive my car.
A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the...
A new day has began at the nursing home. It is a beautiful morning, and the old people are still asleep in their beds. Barney walks out of his room and into the nursing home's radio station.
What are these newfangled microphones? Okay. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Aubrey runs into the room, wearing a bathrobe and a towel around his head, angry that a confused old guy snuck into the newsroom without permission. And then he ponders why a retirement home has a newsroom in the first place.
What are you doing here? It's 4 a.m. You wake up everyone with those loud microphones. Go back to bed.
Yeah, 4 a.m. Isn't that the usual time for news broadcast? Let me read the news.
No, stay out of here, you dirty old man. I was taking my morning shower, and you interrupted me, skipping through the intercom system.
Good morning, nursing home. It's time for the news.
Many old people hobble out of their rooms, tired and grumpy.
Which one of you jerks is screaming through the intercom? Once I find you, I'm gonna rip you limb from limb.
First of all, the nursing home will be serving broccoli and gelatin casserole for lunch today, with a side of pureed beets and carrots, along with a delicious pre-chewed spaghetti salad with grapes.
Hey, who's yelling into the mic? Me and Gertrude need to get our beauty sleep.
Adiip, I've been awake for the past hour doing my daily walk around the town.
Oh, sorry that I assumed you were asleep. I just thought a little angel like yourself would need a lot of sleep to stay beautiful.
Lay off the cheese, Adiip.
In local news, my stomach cramps have gone away for once. Always good to have some happy news.
Yeah, are the Viet Cong back? Let me at them. I'll smash their commie heads in.
Sorry that I triggered your war flashbacks, Leonard. It's just that Barney got hold of the news at 4 a.m. I'm gonna need to lock it every night from now on.
Aubrey tries to pull Barney away from the mic. Barney slams Aubrey to the ground, causing Aubrey to cry loudly.
Anyway, in national news, the territory of Hawaii has just been confirmed on a U.S. state. Isn't that just aloha cool?
Aubrey sticks a needle in Barney's arm, causing him to fall on the ground, comatose. Oddly, the needle contained only root beer and no actual sedative.
That's all for the news.
Gil runs out of his room, unusually fast for his age, furious that his best friend had just been tranquilized. He throws a ball of yarn at Aubrey's head, yelling,
"Take that, Ashton!"
Aubrey runs away, crying. Gil celebrates his win.
Oh yeah, I won. I still don't know what one means, but that's just what I did.
The old people go to the cafeteria for breakfast. It is now 4:25 a.m., and all the old people, aside from Gil and Gertrude, are cranky. Cliques are starting to form among the old folks. Gil and Barney sit together, while Adiip sits with Gertrude. Leonard and George sit at their own tables next to each other. Leonard is playing with a bunch of toy soldiers.
Take that, you filthy Viet Cong. That'll teach you for messing with Lenny. Shut up. I just need some sleep. You people are so immature. First some idiot starts messing with the intercom, and then you start playing with dolls?
Leonard rushes towards George with his fist cocked, but changes his mind quickly.
Not yet. You were coaxing me into getting in a fight with you, but I'm not falling for it, not this time.
What a freak.
Tension grows at the nursing home. Leonard and George both give each other the evil eye. Suddenly, the door bursts open. The paramedics push Albert in on his stretcher.
Thanks, bros. I never thought I'd recover. Oh, my voice box. I think I just sprained it. Take me back to the hospital.
The paramedics shake their heads and turn the stretcher upside down.
You're already $17 million in medical bills. We can't afford to take care of you anymore.
Albert lies on the ground, silent. Everybody stares at him, waiting for a response. The response doesn't come. Adiip breaks the silence.
So Gertrude, want to comfort him again?
Gertrude moves to another table, really uncomfortable. Adiip's tongue, which had previously been licking his lips, returned into his mouth, and he awkwardly got in line to order his casserole.
You know what's really twisted my underpants? Everybody makes such a big deal about Thanksgiving and eating nowadays. I can't do anything anymore these days, and Thanksgiving smoothies taste like beetles and cockroaches mixed with mayonnaise.
Adiip sprints in from the breakfast line, throwing his food on the ground.
Who was talking about twisting underpants? Was it Gertrude? Please tell me it was Gertrude.
Gertrude, sitting at another table, looks at Adiip, obviously disgusted. Adiip, realizing Gertrude did not mention underwear, crawls to the ground and picks up the food he threw there.
I twisted my underpants once. It was fun, I think. It tasted like luscious rice and chocolate chicken.
Why am I at this nursing home? I'm so much more sane than any of you brain-dead whales.
Whales? Where? I love whale watching. I remember once a few years ago for my 25th birthday, my mothers and fathers sent me on a whale watching trip. It was more fun than luscious rice and chocolate chicken, I think. I found one in the middle of Antarctica. It started talking to me. It reminds me of the time I went snowboarding in the valleys of New Mexico. Good times.
I relate completely.
Wait, did I forget to medicate Gil? Oh well, I guess I'll just do that now.
Get away from me, woman. I know I'm irresistible, but...
Aubrey tries to grab Gil and drag him away, but Gil's bulging biceps prove too strong.
Let go of me, lady. I know you want to touch me, but you gotta have some restraint. I mean, we're in public.
I am a man, and for the last time, I don't want to touch you. I just want to medicate you.
Hey, Gertrude, we should talk to some whales sometime.
Oh, I'd love to. We can even knit little whale slutters while we're there.
This is why I drink tequila.
Adiip slurps the rest of his food off his plate and puts the empty plate on Aubrey's lap. He gets up and staggers to the bench next to the duck pond. Adiip takes out a framed picture of Gertrude and places it next to him.
My love, my only true love. You're so close, yet so far away.
No, I'm right here, you dum-dum.
Ah! You scared the bejeebus out of me, but in an oddly attractive way. I'm excited.
I remember one time in Viet Cong scared the bejeebus out of me. I smashed the sucker's head in with a pen cap. Smashed his head in.
Shut up! Nobody cares about your war stories. They're all the same. Viet Cong, Viet Cong, Viet Cong. I mean, pipe down!
The Viet Cong are here! They brought the pipe bombs. Everybody get down!
Gil proceeds to hide under his cafeteria table. He screams,
"Oh, Tannenbaum!"
for some reason, and then calls George multiple names that we're not allowed to say on air.
I'm not just gonna stand here and get insulted. I'm leaving!
George runs away, taking off his clothes and jumping into the duck pond. Everyone stares at him, and he soon realizes the duck pond isn't really a place for old people to swim. Gil proceeds to throw bread at him, thinking he is feeding an actual duck.
What you looking at, you lollygagger?
Nerfing, really. Say, when did you become a duck? You are a cute one, though.
I'm flattered, but still insulted. Get away from me.
Say, that looks like fun. Want to jump into the pond with me, Gertrude?
Sorry, lover boy. I'm deathly afraid of ducks.
I'll protect you, dear. Come in with me.
Adiip pulls Gertrude into the pond with him. She slaps Adiip across the face and runs out of the pond.
Come back, baby. I just wanted to swim with you.
This is where I draw the line, Adiip. I will never date you, ever.
I'm sorry. Please take back whatever you said about never dating me, ever.
Never. Quit annoying me.
No, I didn't mean to bother you, honey.
Adiip looks down solemnly. He realizes what a fool he's made of himself and reflects on Gertrude's promise. A grimace covers his face as the realization strikes him all too suddenly.
I'm back. I just got off the ground. My voice box is starting to recover now. I think, oh, my voice box, it's sprained again.
This is great. First Adiip gets dumped by Gertrude, and now this weenie is crying about who knows what.
All the old people stare at George. He realizes that he has crossed the line and dips his head back into the pool. All the nursing home residents, aside from George, return to their rooms.
It's showering time.
Oh boy, I love showertons.
A small smile streaks across Adiip's face. He stares at Gertrude, but she catches him looking at her. Adiip turns back around.
Okay, the boys' locker room is over there, and the girls' locker room is in the opposite direction.
Now I have to shower with these cretins. This is gonna be torture.
Cheer up, George. Don't be such a grumpy kid.
Shut up! Me no like you.
Aubrey sprints into the shower, holding a rubber duck, bath beads, and floral-scented candles, along with 3 towels and a bathrobe.
Guys, don't forget your rubber duckies. You do have rubber duckies, don't you?
I never forget mine.
Is this an old people's homes or a kindergarten class?
A kindergarten class, right? I don't know where I am. This is kindergarten class, I think. I just need some luscious rice and chocolate chicken right now. And a juice box.
That'd be nice. Anyway, I call shower first. Woo!
I'll race you there. Whee!
Gil throws Aubrey to the ground. The second time Aubrey was attacked in one day.
All right. You can shower first. Just make it snappy.
Yay! To the shower I will go.
All right, guys. While we wait for Gilly kids to get out of the shower, we'll play some hopscotch.
Give me a break.
I remember once I played hopscotch with the Viet Cong. I blasted their commie heads off with a potato launcher.
That's nice, Leonard. Anyway, I got a piece of chalk and I'll try some hopscotch squares on the ground.
I'm out of here. This is where I draw the line.
Ooh, you volunteer to draw the lines? Ooh boy. Now I don't have to do the work. Use the chalk. Get drawing, Georgie, baby.
Adios, losers. I'm gonna take a bath in the duck pond again.
No, Georgie boy. That's unsanitary.
Fine, if you demand, your majesty.
This is ridiculous. I'm going to break my leg doing this. I'm gonna go home and watch some Jeopardy.
Breaking news. Local old man is in jeopardy after being confronted with hopscotch squares. When will the madness end? More at 10.
Alright, oldsters. Due to popular demand, I'll be canceling the hopscotch game. Quit being a bunch of babies. I'm just trying to bring a bit of fun into this nursing home, and this is the thanks I get.
The local hopscotch squares are on the run and have been spotted with Alice, the male nurse. If you see these criminals, please call into the front desk. They will be severely reprimanded, if you know what I mean.
Alright, quiet down. Let's just wait for Gil to hurry it up and get out of the tub. Speaking of which, he's taking a gosh awfully long time. Golly, I hope he didn't get stuck.
La-di-da-di-da, taking a shower, la.
What was that? Looks to me you got on a rescue mission.
Aubrey sprints into the shower, holding a fire extinguisher for whatever reason. He yells loudly,
I'll save you, Gil.
Get off me, Aaron. All I did was bonk my head. I don't need you touching me and stuff.
Gee whiz, I'm just making sure you're okay. And quit calling me Aaron. I'm Aubrey.
Will Gil get out of the shower? Will anyone call him Aubrey? Find out after this.
You're listening to WCHS, Wall Township.
An hour passes, and Gil is still in the shower.
Golly willikers, I'm getting sick of waiting for this guy taking so long.
Hey, it's Ashley. I've been looking for you all day. Since all of y'all are taking showers and my legs are physically unable to move, I'm going to require a sponge bath.
Hecky sheesh, well, golly gee whiz, he's swapping no.
But it says in my contract that you have to bathe me if necessary. See, check out the fine print.
I signed this contract to sell my life away, kill anyone who Aubrey asks me to, like whoever Aubrey needs to lick, and be washed by Aubrey each day. Hey, you got me there.
If all the showers are taken, I'll fit in the sink. By the way, I'm kind of sensitive around the hip areas, so you're gonna want to be gentle around there. Plus, I got a fungus problem near my nether region, so you might want to wear gloves while watching me.
In all my years and now, never thought I heard of such a horrible, terrible thing. Just like that time I knocked Stalin out with his collarbone. He never figured out what hit him.
Well, here goes stuffing. Get in the sink, Albert.
While Aubrey performs his mandatory rancid task, the old people in the boys' locker room are still waiting for Gil to walk out of the shower.
This news is insane. Gil has spent a total of 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 46 seconds in the shower. When will he leave? Stay tuned.
I can't stand this anymore. What is this senile old man taking? Why is this senile old man taking so long in the shower? If this lasts any longer, I'm going to go to the girls' locker room and...
Gil steps out of the shower for the first time, smelling extra fresh and looking shiny.
I feel as refreshed as a chicken resting in a squid's stomach wearing a pair of blue dungarees on a cold winter morning. Say, where's Andrew, my favorite male nurse?
Alexander's performing unspeakable tasks on that crippled guy. I don't want to think about it.
Look who's finally out of the shower. I'm going in.
Adiip walks into the shower and takes a deep breath. He runs back out of the shower, coughing, wheezing, and holding his nose. He is covered in some sort of slimy, greenish-brown liquid and is crying loudly.
So, how was Jeopardy?
Gil, what did you do in there?
Nerfing, really. I'm bored. Wanna go bowling?
I'm just gonna ask Gertrude if I could go in the girls' shower.
Aubrey returns with a look of horror and disgust on his face. He is rolling Albert in on his stretcher. Albert looks nice and shiny slick and has a smug grin on his face.
So, Abbott, how'd that go?
The name's Aubrey, and I don't want to talk about it.
Well, Aubrey, that was fun. You have to do this every day, you know.
What's with the big smile on Albert's face?
I was scrubbing his right cheek with a sponge, and this jawbone got stuck in place. He can't help it right now.
Nah.
My jawbone. I'm in so much pain, but I'm still smiling.
Quick, don't smile if you need to go to the hospital.
Well, guess he's fine. Let's go bowling now.
Yay, I love extreme water polo. Let's go. Everybody get your golf clubs and hockey sticks.
I'm back and much cleaner now. Thanks for letting me use your shower, Gertrude.
No prob. What are you guys talking about?
Bowling, I think.
Yay, I love bowling. Can't wait to go.
I'll bring some stale bread and some protein shakes in case any Viet Cong show up and we need to go into hiding. I'll also bring some weapons if we need them. As I've often said, always sometimes be prepared, always at all times, I guess.
Okay, Leonard. That's great.
To the bowling alley we go. This will be so fun.
Aubrey, Barney, Gil, Leonard, George, Adiip, Albert, and Gertrude go bowling. 14 hours later, they return. Leonard has a bandana strapped to his head, is covered in dirt, and is holding a rifle. Gil and Barney are both covered in blood, and Adiip is leaning on Gertrude's shoulder to stand. Albert is being dragged on the ground by Aubrey, who is now shirtless. George walks alone, holding a shattered bowling ball. He appears to have a limp. Everyone looks gravely horrified, and they are walking solemnly.
Let's never go bowling again.
It's not like we have much of a choice. We were banned from the bowling alley and the boss there placed a restraining order on us.
The pain. I've never seen such disturbing images, and I'm a veteran from World War I, II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War.
Oh, the baby. The poor sweet child. How I regret what happened. We should have never touched the candy bar.
At least we all survived. But the worst part was with the popcorn machine. I'll never think of that the same way again.
I just hope that dear sweet puppy is okay. How I wish we never went bowling. Let's never speak of this again.
Agreed.
Well, that was fun. Let's do it again. I always was fond of water billiards and basketball.
Each of the old people stare at Gil but ignore him. They realize that what they had done in the bowling alley was unforgivably and mentally scarring by anyone's standards, and they now have to spend the rest of their lives making up for this horrible incident. Oh, how they regret the whole thing. Albert collapses on the floor.
Well, looks like he's spent. I'll go radio for help.
Did someone say radio?
What did Barney mean by radio? Will Albert be okay? What happened at the bowling incident? And most of all, what kind of casserole will be served at supper tonight at 4:23 and 46 seconds sharp? Stay tuned.
Did you know that teens who drink alcohol risk injury to themselves and others? Let's keep it a safe summer. Don't serve alcohol to teens. Find out more. Visit don'tserveteens.gov. That's don'tserveteens.gov. A message from the Federal Trade Commission and this station.
Welcome to the news. Today we have a shocking announcement. Don't bother sitting down because you'll just stand right up again. We'll be serving spinach and mayonnaise casserole at supper tonight. Be there or be triangular. Anyways, there was a big argument over in the boys' locker room today. Some guys were fighting over the shower or something. I don't know. I just remember seeing Adiip walking in the ladies' locker room. That old dog. I cracked myself up. Well, that's all for today's news. Sayonara. Hola. Hasta la vista. Ciao.
Well, that was just beautiful, Barn. Well, I guess you got the job. You could be our news guy. Let's have to fire our other news guy, Denny.
Hey!
Shut up, Denny. You're just a minor character. You aren't really have significance to the plot. In fact, you were the only one there for a short gag. And a lame one at that.
Guess I'll be going then. You guys don't deserve my talent.
Denny was never one of our star workers. It's not like we paid him anything, but I'm glad to see that grumpy guy go.
Gosh golly gee, isn't that just swell? Like I never dreamed I would be a news guy.
Weren't you a news guy before you went here?
Oh yeah. But I'm flabbergasted. Speckled dorked and dorgle dickened. Like Zooey Mama. This is as cool as a cucumber in a jar of pickles.
Cucumbers? Pickles? Are we having more casserole? I love casserole. It tastes like luscious rice and chocolate chicken.
Wait, he's right. It's almost 4:23 and 46 seconds sharp. I gotta go get my casserole.
All right, fellas, it's supper time.
What will go on at supper time? Will George be successful in stopping Barney's radio show? Will Adiip woo Gertrude into becoming his lover? Will Gil offer more information about raccoons? And what does luscious rice and chocolate chicken even mean? Find out in episode 2, The Great Casserole Heist.